Hey everyone, welcome back. The game started fully in just a few moments here. But first I'm gonna run a quick ad. And we'll be right back afterwards. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Tate Real. Sorry it took me a second to respond. Hopefully your day's going well, and I'll catch you later. Like I said, means a lot even if you just stop by to say hey. Hey Zapeko, how's it going? Hey Cock Goblin. How's it going? Yeah. Man, that would be an awesome game actually, like a mix of Battle Brothers and Mech Warriors. I guess there's technically Battletech actually, which I may play sometime later. And yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, you're still alive. We'll go ahead and load it up here. Pre-roll should be just about finishing up here. Well, the add to disable pre-rolls, I should say. How have you been, Cock Goblin? Also, how have you been, Zapeko? Yeah, you're still alive. Though we've had a few close calls. Let's see. Wouldn't it be better for me to use that currently because I've got reach advantage here. But for everyone's, just in case you weren't here when I had mentioned it at some point, this is essentially an Iron Man run now. The only reason we have saves in that is for preventing bugs and certain legendary locations. Otherwise, if we die to just like a random group that we had the, the option to get away from, or like it wasn't some kind of weird event, the run ends and we start a new one. Just so everyone knows going into this. So I'll be playing very cautiously now, for the most part. Because technically, all it takes for that to happen is myself to die here. And to help prevent that, I'm going to be trying today to do a certain legendary location that normally gives me trouble. It's one of the ones in the list. Let's get the Walking Dead here. That's actually an easy one for us. If only for the fact, we can target Wordegangers for that. I'm just letting ourselves, heal up here. Repair. Because I am missing quite a bit of health here. We do also have caravan contracts allowed for us now by this point. Let me go ahead and save just in case. And let's go check this 3-star. By the way, for those who don't know, this run is only people who are named can fight in combat. So, like, either, you know, a name chat picks, or, you know, yourself, if you so wish. And that's how we're handling this run currently. Okay, that's actually a good camp. Let me just make a save here. Not for if we die, but more for, you know, something happens in between. Alright. That's good enough. Man, we healed up quick there. Thought it'd take slightly longer to get fully healed. Let's see. 6 people. I want to get these slingers as soon as possible, so if these get... So I am in... Next time the DLC goes on sale, I think I'm gonna be picking it up on PC. I've already got the game itself when it went on sale, but the DLC wasn't at the time. So I decided I may as well wait for the DLC to go on sale to do that. But, I am kind of setting up to where I can do a modded run for, you know, just to have. And that'll be sometime in the near future, because I also want to do... I really want to do the chat integration. That one sounds like a lot of fun. Let's wait on that. I do want to hit him first. Peko, you will taunt him there and attack once. Twitch integration. Basically, it means you guys can actually influence events in-game. I'll drop a link in the Discord again to show what I'm talking about in just a second here. Since I believe I have it favorited, so, it's an easy one to get, like, done quickly here. Ooh, we got Headhunters stacked up here. But, yeah, basically, think of it like, you know, the channel point redeems and how you can do stuff with them, but actual in-game effects. If you've ever seen seen a crowd control mod, it's essentially that. Gonna move back here. As a Peko, you will actually go ahead and taunt them. Oh, well, that's better than the alternative. I'll take it. Go ahead and get both of them injured. That way we can steamroll through them, hopefully. But yeah, I'll do that in just a moment after this battle here, if anything. Okay, let's pop him over the head. Get right in between these two. And there we go. Unfortunately, Bateman here did not hit. That's fine. We'll go ahead and just do that. And you can finish him off, Zepeco. Alright. Oh. Did Twitch just drop or something? No? Okay. 1 second here. Let me real quick link that mod I said I would. There are actually 2 technically, but let me just find under the list here. Oh, I hope. What the heck? One moment. I don't normally mess with stuff outside of the game as much, or at least try not to. But we can do this real quick so people can see it while we go ahead. Let's see here. I'm hoping these work. I have not tried it yet, or like been able to test it just yet, obviously. But there's one, and I may not have saved these initially just because they're very easy to find. All right. And these will just be posted in general, by the way, for you guys to check out. But this is something I am definitely planning on eventually giving a try here. Yeah, if you do not have ranged, fighting at night is always better. The only exception is when you need to keep visual on whatever you're fighting. Very or like at all times. A good example of this is Hexen. You don't. Well, not really. Actually, Hexen you can kind of keep track of very easily either way. Give me 1 second here. All right, there we go. Oh, did Twitch like lag you guys out or something? I noticed like something funky went on with the stream manager there. So I wasn't sure if a hiccup happened for you guys or something. That's why I was also waiting there a moment. We'll go ahead and sell those spices since this is a good price here. Got plenty of food, but most of it's gonna spoil. We'll go ahead and get some goat cheese then. But yeah, that mod is in the Discord now for you guys to take a look at your like own leisure. Let's go ahead and offload these. We're keeping the pole mace for now. That'll give us a ranged option to stun. We actually got some somewhat better armor for some people. Well, for one person. I believe Hardini here is shaping up to be quite an effective fighter. Since we already have a flail user, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make him a mace user. So what we'll do is, even though it's less effective... Well, actually, it's not that much less effective. It is against armor, but not flesh. So we'll go ahead with that. And that will give us an option to stun at a range. And we'll go ahead and give him a slightly better armor here. Actually, wait, that's not better. Never mind. Better fatigue-wise, I guess. And go ahead and give out a better helmet to Hardini here. Let's see. I do need to keep recruits ready for people in case they request someone. So because I can't see the stats, and this is very expensive. And you know, Iron Man for and no save loading for standard fights. We will reserve the right to check bros from time to time if they're expensive with loads. And we are keeping this guy. And actually, we'll skip that melee defense roll there and get him that stamina roll. He will not be allowed to fight till someone claims him as their own, though. Alright. We can go ahead and take a few perks, though, that are guaranteed, and we'll leave everything else up for chance there. Part of the reason I did want to grab him is actually this mace right here. This mace alone is very expensive, so the fact he came with that, quite nice. And that gives us another good recruit for someone. I'm going to generally be trying to hire, since we're not trying to burn through people, I'm going to be hiring, like, more expensive recruits that are hopefully better. We'll go ahead and take the Gladiator Harness there for the fact of it's better armor for ourselves and less fatigue. I know I'm saving a lot. Let's see. If Hardini was a well, actually, he just has a fatigue penalty there. Let's check and see what is in the arena here. Hyenas. I'll sit this one out. Just because that could be overwhelming. We do need to find a caravan to raid. So, I do real quick want to check the missions available here, though. Nothing. Alright. We'll go to Azim Shabab here. Check and see what contracts we got. May find something that's worthwhile. We got nomads here. What are they? It is just nomads who are going to be engaging us in direct combat. So this is very tempting. And it is you know what? Yes, because it is mainly cutthroats. So this will be an easy fight for us. And luckily, it looks like it's mainly, you know, non-reach weapons and non-two-handeds. That's actually beneficial for us. Go to move right here first. And we'll kind of do this, that way we have some ability to keep people restricted. There is a whip. Okay, I'm actually fine with that because Hardini does have Bonk Mastery in the form of Mace Mastery. So he can easily injure this guy here if we need to. As long as he hits, of course. Let's go ahead and back up here for a moment, because we're going to round swing. And we'll go ahead and bonk him over the head, too. And that'll ruin their morale. And that causes one to flee. Good job, Zepeco. You cut one down. And once we get you a little bit more leveled up, Zepeco, we will give you the axe you're probably waiting for in the form of a two-handed axe. Yeah. And you're doing it quite well so far for us. Go ahead and break his ribs there. And you can cut him down the rest of the way. That does cause a majority of them to start fleeing here, too. Bateman's going to move over and hit him. Nope, or not. Hardini will go ahead and get the bonk there. I may give you... I'm tempted to make you a one-handed axe user. It depends on how things go. Solely because Headhunt... You're hitting the head a lot. Headhunter on that would be quite nice. We'll probably still end up giving you a two-handed axe. And what we'll do is try and get a kill on the run pro. Yes, because you're in heavy armor, you will. And that's why I'm kind of waiting to give you a two-handed axe. I'm waiting for that and to get Berserk for you so you can hit twice. Since we're limited on numbers right now, attacking more often is probably better. In most cases. We want as much crowd control as we can get right now. And I do want that whip, so we'll go ahead and do this. And try and get rid of him here. There we go. And Patrick Bateman got a level up. Alright. Yes, there is. It is Brawny. And because we know you're going to be in very heavy armor, I'm probably going to end up giving that to you. The other option is technically to say screw your fatigue any further. We still take Berserk for early turns, and then we take Pathfinder and your Mastery, and we could make you a fatigue neutral. I'm not opposed to it. There are some benefits to fatigue neutral. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I prefer the offensive capability early on, to being able to like swing a fight in our favor. We know Bateman is going to be an axe user as well. But we're not going to give him one just yet. So let's give him Quick Hands. But there is not exactly a reason, like a good reason to not make you a fatigue neutral. It's just, I'm not the biggest fan of them as much. I generally prefer the heavy offense options. Just to cut through locations quicker, things of that nature. And they're not going to advance. Okay. They're actually going to retreat here. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and get in range. And we leave a space here so they try and dive in the middle. Like so. Even if it causes a morale check for some reason. Ardini can go ahead and bonk a peasant. Bateman will finish one off. Oh, I actually missed. Well, luckily you didn't, Ardini. Ardini, Zepeco. Ardini also didn't miss, so that works. But not what I meant to say there. I'm gonna move here and bonk him. And you can cut down the peasant. Wow, I think those are the poorest peasants we've ever robbed. A whole 4 crowns. Well. Yep. And honestly, that's the huge reason why I'm taking them out at this point. It's just essentially free XP for, like, someone. Is it the best? Nope. But it's something. Oh. Come across a lone tree. Sure. Oh. Zepeco. You lace your fingers and crack your knuckles with a long stretch. Like stealing candy from a baby. He walks up to the tree and stands beneath the hive. Poses and points up at it, laughs, then turns his hand up, and, much to the shock of everyone, just grabs the entire beehive. The bees instantly swarm the sellsword, and he drops the hive and sprints away. A cloud of angry buzzing and chasing him down a sand dune. He rolls and rolls, his screams issuing out whenever he flies out of the sand. Then he lands at the bottom, and a wash of sand covers him and spares him from further bee stings. You wait a while before retrieving him, lest the bees know your hand in the attempted thievery. Well, Zepeco, you got mauled by bees. Quite severely, in fact. Yeah. All for the sweet bounty of some honey here. We did just hear a caravan pop up. We'll go for that. Like I said, I do need to raid a caravan. Let's keep a very close eye on... Yeah, I was about to say. We want to not fight a noble company right now. So I will go through the mountains. Hopefully we can catch up to it in time. I guess this also gives us an opportunity to maybe search here. And see, like, if there's something of note. You know what? I'm very tempted for our next recruit, by the way. We get the scout here. Because he'll make us travel faster. Yeah. Realistically, I'm not. Until we get a fully armed company. Nice. At least I took the shot there. Luckily, they're just out of range, but, yeah, about that. Of course, I look away for one moment, to keep track of that caravan, and, that's the moment when they ambush us. Yeah, we're making use of the retreat manipulation. Oh, we're still being chased down. Jeez. Uh. Zepeco, please just run straight back. Do not try and turn off to the side there again. Good job. But yeah, at least I'm the one who took the crossbow shots and no one got an injury. That's actually extremely lucky. Alright. Yeah, anyone want the gladiator's name by chance? We do have a nice, ready and willing to fight gladiator here. The champion, in fact. That's just waiting on a name. And actually, I should, just so I don't forget it later, go ahead and give him a helmet. He may look like a nomad, but he's a gladiator at heart. Willing to fight and die in an arena. For the cheers of the crowd. We made it past the nobles, so let's go ahead and raid this caravan they were trying to protect from us. And further, tick them off and cause themselves more issues. We'll go ahead and advance here, though. They're not going to advance out of their position there. Alright. Don't want them to get a free turn on us, at least. So I will wait. But we can go ahead and say move right here with both of them. And I'm just going to run into the thick of things. Pecco, you can get right here. Oh. You know that works. Oh, Ardini already bonked one over the head. Bateman, you smacked another in the head. And down they go. That's kind of how I'm gonna have it set up for the most part. Is I'm gonna try and get surrounded. I don't have underdog, so it's not the most reliable. In the sense of I'm gonna suffer a heavy penalty for doing so. At the same time, though, if I can get the reach advantage procs, it may still end up being better. And that'll at least counteract the initial penalty. Once I actually get a hit in, of course, so may not always get the chance. Yeah, realistically, I did want this. I just didn't have the perk points. If I was going to give up anything, honestly, it would have probably been gifted. Like, if we ever do the legendary location that gives us a reset, I'm giving up gifted. And we're taking underdog here. Solely because that... You know what? Fair. I don't know if I can fit the full thing, so we'll go with Maximus. Decimus for now. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, that just barely fit. And... oh, wait. Missed an eye there. And you know what? Yeah, that works. What weapon for him? Do we have him live by the way of the sword? Or do we go with something a little bit more brutal? Maybe a cleaver. That way they can decapitate the noble when they get up to him. I'm actually happy this caravan's coming down. That gives us more of a chance to go and get it. I have not gotten the ability to get the cartographer yet, right? No, I have not. Our other option I may... I may reload here just because I wasn't paying attention. This will be like one of the instances where it's like, this is due to myself here rather than anything normal. We'll see in a moment here. Zepeco, you should be fine, but this may be a more structured retreat in the fact we actually stick to it here. Simply because of the hound right here. Alright. As long as the hound doesn't get lucky, because it's only got an 8% chance to hit us, we can get out of here. Yeah, this is the downside of always picking fights with nobles, by the way. Especially with the ones controlling the center of the map. Go ahead and move there. And Zepeco will move here. And we'll schedule the retreat now. They may not chase us down. The dog may be the only one who does. Oh. No, they are. Okay, there we go. What? I guess we're just giving him all the chances we can. Jeez. But yeah, it sucks that the middle noble house was technically the best one to pick a fight with. I do want to still raid this caravan over here. Hence why I'm willing to run past them. We do have a port down at the bottom of, what's it called? Like, in the south. So we can kind of circumvent them. I'm just trying to get some money set up to, potentially gear up here. As always, go ahead and wait them out for their first turn. Not that it really matters. We could probably just advance, but may as well make full use out of it and try and get the least amount of injuries and everything as possible. Go ahead and move everyone into place here. And Zepeco, you'll move right here just to help hold them in place. Hardini and Patrick Bateman here will try and cut this caravan hand down here. Meanwhile, just do that. Alright. Hardini will finish him off. Oh. I'm full on... Okay, since we do have him named, we'll bring him in. Uh, that was my mistake. I just gave up on free loot. Yeah, that's why I like... flails and axes can both do that, by the way. I like flails for the fact of you can get headshots more often. By a long shot. With them. So, that's my personal preference with it. Since we still don't know what he's gonna be. But I do want Crippling Strike. Since he's a gladiator, that actually makes sense. So what we'll do is we will, obviously head right on down. I'm about to potentially have to fight some mercenaries. Noticing that now. So let's arm up on a bunch of nets here, so we can swap our weapons over. We'll equip the billhook on Maximus for now. Ardini will have his southern mace there, ready to bonk. And the reason I know I'm probably about to have to fight mercenaries is the fact that they are right here. Who are they currently hired by? Okay, all the way up here. They didn't stop, or they didn't complete their contract there, so we won't fight them now. I should probably head through the mountains here. We're gonna head back down and then take a boat back up to the top, if anything. Maybe after 1 or 2 gladiator fights in the arena. Depending on how those look, at least. So let's head over there. Because those will actually be, in some ways, easier than our current setup, or common fights. Solely because, well, they're balanced around us being in the arena. There'll be less people. We'll go ahead and fight some nomads here. At least we got the trade goods from that caravan, if nothing else. Good bonk, Ardini. We'll wait with Maximus. Unfortunate luck there. Go ahead and just cut away at him. That's a good injury. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna target him, then him, and then we'll move over. Let's go ahead and bonk him and wait here a moment. Go ahead and injure whoever you can. So who's more injured? Yeah. There we go. And he's nearly dead. And Zepeco, you'll move here to help finish him off. Ardini's gonna move up. Nope. Over just a little bit. And Bateman will swap to his sword for now. I'm actually happy he's right here. Also, good thing Bateman has not gotten injured yet. It can't... There's a reason why I like two-handeds. Let me say that. It's not actually the most DPS in a turn, and it definitely depends on if you can actually kill an enemy every turn. But there were some heavy benefits to two-handeds. The highest DPS actually goes to one-handed, though, due to either throwing or duelist with, like, orc weapons. If I'm not mistaken, technically are higher, like, the DPS as a whole. and normally a bit more reliable for killing quickly. The main benefit of two-handeds, though, is they do all their damage in a few big swings. At least in my opinion, this is one of the main benefits of them. So you get a lot of injuries, even without crippling strikes with them. Injuries can really matter against some enemies. For instance, Sword Masters. You start injuring them, and, like, the few times you hit them, well, those few times could potentially lead to more hits because, say, you had an arm, injured them that way. Just random things like that. Not every enemy can be injured, though. That's why it's not... Crippling Strikes is not the best skill normally. It only affects orcs, people, beasts. Well, like, greenskins, people, and beasts. Undead are immune to it. I believe Ifrits are too. Also, no thank you. That is not the kind of beast fight I am actually up for. Let's just continue on this way. Almost made a mistake there where a character prioritized the road. A little too early, at least. Got more nomads there. They actually have archers. But, we'll let that company deal with them. Why are they burning down? Okay. Just seeing guards burning down their own, city. Potentially. That was probably them dealing with bandits in the area. But still, that looked funny either way. Let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff here. Go ahead and sell that for now. I can always get a normal flail later if I need to. These are actually great prices right now. Metal shields are actually quite common. Nomads almost always have at least like one. So I'm not too worried about getting more. We can always get more helmets. I think that's good. We don't have a taxidermist here, right? No. Oh. Okay, at least it's not a good roll for one, but geez. Of course we'd see a cannon when we can't get one at all. What's our gladiator contract? Nachos. I did not mean to accept there. I meant to think it over. We'll take the reputation hit there. Which, to be fair, that's a pretty big one. What is going on? Noxit... I can't remember how to say their name. Oh, and I'm gonna make a fool of myself trying to, but, it's the ones that, eat corpses. Or your brothers. Jeez. Okay, I need some money here. I need a lot of money. Why can I never find these, like, when I have the money? Nox everywhere. Okay. Thought that's how you said it was. Also, hey, Artie, how's it going? But, I couldn't quite remember. Yes, I know, terrible memory and all. Can I somehow afford these? Real quick, what we'll do, because I messed up on taking that mission when I didn't mean to, we'll reload so we don't take the reputation hit. That also, I believe, takes a huge penalty to our reputation there, which just increased the prices heavily. So we'll try and head back here. And when I make a mistake like that, I'll be reloading, but that's the only... Like, I'm going to try and keep that being the only instances. Other than maybe for checking recruits. Hopefully we get the same luck here. I believe it rolls on this day. Just do that right there. Okay, it did still roll the event. We may actually have to take that so I can get enough money for something here. Yep, it rolled the same items. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and offload here. We'll go ahead and sell a little bit more, actually. Sell one of our pole hammers here. We will sell all of this. Go ahead and sort that now. Okay. Sell some of the lesser armor. We'll keep that helmet for now. And sell that metal shield. And we'll sell one of our wood shields. And that hand axe. How much money are we at? Only 5,000 out of 15. Because I would like this mace. That mace, or honestly, this, that damage range is the same as a man-splitter on that Zweihander. That is insane. So that's kind of my goal currently. We'll accept the fight with nomads here. And I'm very tempted to use this for more swings, but I mean, yeah, it's pricey. It's more of the fact, like, so the main benefit of this, if this is essentially a man-splitter, one thing to think about, this does not have the orc weapon penalty, and this would be like one of the best weapons we could give a brother. Especially since it has the less fatigue cost. That means we could do the group swipe more often, for instance. Gonna move him here. And we will advance right here. And Zepeco, you will get right here. Perfect. That's actually how I wanted the hammer user to move. And we don't cut him down, but he doesn't land a hit because he got injured. Well, the injury didn't affect his accuracy there, so we just got lucky. But and we'll go ahead and make him target you, Zepeco, since he's not going to do any damage to you. There we go. Yeah, nomads in the arena are actually a very easy fight in most cases, because it's always... What is it? outlaws, it's never the... Well, at least I haven't had it be the leaders yet. Sort of generate easy fights. Alright. If this is Ifrits, I'm probably gonna abandon the contract, but it's serpents. Let me go ahead and give him a spear just in case he gets pulled in. Let's see, my armor's what took the hits, so we'll go ahead and swap that and repair. Another benefit of being nimble. I can just swap out the armor and not have to care. Alright. How are you guys gonna move? Okay. And put myself right here. Yep, I thought so. That is actually the best option here. Even though I'm gonna maybe take an injury or two. Go ahead and injure that one a little bit more and then kill that one. Or, like, not kill it, but injure it further. As long as I don't break, this is fine. Okay, we didn't break. And there we go. And you'll taunt this one, that way we're not getting attacked with 3 of them, just in case. Go ahead and finish that one off. And we can finish that one. Well, and I didn't get an injury, which is the main benefit there. Definitely took some damage. Can't deny that. But it wasn't the worst. Alright. What is our... I'll wait for the next fight. On second thought, I'll need some time to think about that one, and by think about it, I mean leave it there. We did get some money, but I don't think we'll get quite enough here. Those are Ifrits. Though I guess it would scale to us. Let's see how many this is. This will suck if I have to decline it, but... I do need the money right now. I have a crown. Maybe we can make better use of this man. I'll pay you 500 crowns if you join right now. Welcome to the company. We have another character for someone to take, and we got an amazing role on our belly dancer here. This is a special character. He is normally a bit weaker on health and fatigue, but he rolls normally very high in melee skill. He didn't get the best melee roll or melee skill rolls, but he does have the perfect stats for being a fencer. Because he did roll melee defense, melee skill, and initiative. So we got a fencer ready here. In a little bit. You know, when I actually buy a fencing sword. Let's see. Oh, he's just giving us information about the Ifrits there. Yeah, that's a unique event. It has to happen in the city. And did they go right by us? Oh, what the heck is with their pathing there? How am I doing? Get a little bit more time to heal up here. You're about to see. Ifrits are essentially sand demons, though. In this. Let's see. Still not quite good. I'm gonna swap my armor already. But the reason they are so dangerous is treat them like a bunch of mace-wielding beasts that will throw themselves at you. Combine together to cause a whole lot of problems and just be general nuisances. It's actually... I got a way to make use of this here. Fighting peasants and Ifrits together. That should have given me enough time to heal up at least a little bit. Let me check that. And not enough, but... as you can hear that little shifting sound. That is the Ifrits pulling themselves together quite literally. There they are. I'm kind of hoping they're going to target the peasants here for the most part with their ranged. Believe that peasant would use a Peko. Oh, Bateman can get the shield. Maybe. Nah, it's Maximus. We'll go ahead and move up here. Luckily, it's not too many Ifrits. What we'll do is we'll shield wall with you. But part of the danger with them is they basically ignore armor. In many cases, and do that. And you do not want them to get in groups of 3 because they will combine with each other and basically full heal. So they're almost like a burst damage fight in some ways. So like, as you saw right there, you want to cut that one down first. This one will be the next one we kill. Yeah, that's what they do. They essentially will launch themselves at someone, likely injure them, and then reform if there's enough of them around. So we'll move Hardini back here so he's not the main target. I'm almost tempted to run you up, Zepeco, but that would not be the brightest idea. I'll let you recover here, if anything. Okay, good. That's what I want. I want them to just launch, like, 1 or 2 over our way. Well, have you taunt that one so it guaranteed runs over? Move right here. Think we will outspeed this, but I'm not quite sure. The main danger with the Ifrits is if you don't have Steel-Browed headshots. They will ruin you quite quickly. Also, Ifrits take reduced damage from piercing weapons. That's something else to note. I don't think they take reduced from slashing, though. Or at least it's not as much. Ow. We'll go ahead and haunt this one so it moves right on him instead. Ardini's hurting there, but we should be able to finish it. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of injuries. Mainly because they do crippling strikes. These are not the most dangerous version. Ifrits can combine up to 2 extra times. So this is tier 1. We saw tier 2 on the ones that were up here. And then there's a tier 3 version, which is when 3 of those medium ones combine. And those are the dangerous parts of their fights. Other than, you know, injury central here. Like what Hardini's experiencing. They do somewhat pay well. They have decent trade goods they can give for a beast on top of everything else. And since this is just a small caravan here, go ahead. Let nothing survive. And what the heck, we'll move right here preemptively. And you can move right here. Alright. That'll get them to advance at least. Alright. Get out of here. We can go ahead and injure that one up there. Move him right there, and there we go. That way no one runs back and gets a hit on Hardini. Oh, he's so low. Oh. Either he got the level up last time. Ooh, me. Oh, he stole some booze. That was destined for the south here. Nice little bit of thievery there. Let's go ahead and give him a level up here. Haven't quite decided on his weapon yet. May make him a fatigue neutral. Looking at it. We'll see. Either way, I'm kind of wanting relentless on him. Nah. We'll go with rotation. Give us a little bit more opportunity there. Ardini would take a little bit more skills here. Go ahead and give him, what's it called? Nimble. Let me double check the build that was needed for him. Oh! I feel like an asshole now. I didn't realize, Cock Goblin, that you resubscribed there. It didn't give me a notification. I need to fix my alerts then. Something messed up there. At least with the resubscribe. So very sorry about that. If you're still here. It really means a lot. Like, you know, I'm late, so sorry. We'll take a quick break right here, real quick. So give me 1 second, and I will be right back. We'll play an ad while I'm gone, just so people don't get rerolls if they join in. Just stopping to say, I am looking at chat, by the way, so feel free to ask me something while we're waiting here. Actually, let me plan this out a little bit. So, let me look at the build for Hardini. It was Mace Spec or Flail Spec. Student, 9 lives, dodge, relentless. Okay. And footwork. So we need to grab relentless and footwork next. Okay. Good to know. And we did already give you Mace Spec, Hardy. So, there you go. And, you know, now that you've got the skill for it, you can go bonk people right on the front lines. And we'll go turn this in here. Wait for the next fight. Yeah. I was about to say, I'm not surprised the named weapon's already gone. Is that the same cannon roll we just got? Basically, on the other one that was named in here that we couldn't get? Just cheaper? That's very weird. Huh. We'll go ahead and sell the Ifrit rocks here. It's not really worth it to use them in the taxidermist, by the way. They just make flash bombs. But it is actually cheaper to buy them in most cases. Or sell these and buy them with the money you get from these. Well, we'll go ahead and sell at least that mead there. We'll grab some race here. And some tools. Let me see. Still at 7,500 there. I may go ahead and buy the fencing sword. Okay. Do have some injuries here. I'm kind of just wanting to make sure no one's still stuck in an ad break, by the way. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I just wanted to check that real quick before we did anything meaningful. There's a temple here. Okay, we'll take this. Take the fractured hand there off of them. little bit sooner. It is random, if I'm remembering correctly. By the way, sorry if it seems like I'm a little out of it. I am a little tired today. So if I miss something, feel free to point it out to me. A certain cat may have bounced off my chest at 2 in the morning. Trying to get me to take her outside. Oh, we were actually about to hit the cutoff for bad food, too, looking at it. But yeah, I may have woken up very early this morning and couldn't quite get enough rest, so I may seem a little bit out of it today, every now and then. So, prior warning, again, if I miss something, feel free to point it out to me. Not like that's anything unusual. I don't mind when people point stuff out I may miss. But that is tempting. Kind of trying to figure out what's up here real quick while we have some extra food. Because I'm trying to get a legendary location discovery for a cartographer here. While we get healed up at least. Because Hardini here is a little bit on the battered side. The Ifrits were not kind to him. That is actually one we can do. Hold on. I didn't say honor guards, right? Yes. So, Hardini, you're actually going to still stay in the back here, and you will take your whole mace back. Definitely save here just in case of a crash. Let's go ahead and get right in here. Hey, all good. I'm just saying, like, as a warning, if I miss something, feel free to point it out. Just because I may miss a little bit more things than usual. It's not me trying to ignore anything. It's, me, not focusing as well either right now. I almost want to move in right here to start getting rid of them. But go ahead and have someone assist Sepeko there. I want to move right here, actually. And Hardini will rotate around over here. We don't want to be near these pikes, so I do want to take those pikes in a moment. And we'll back up with you so no one can get in range to capture you. In the sense of, like, in the zone of opportunity. We'll try for him, if anything. We're gonna bonk that one, and we will bonk... Probably this one, actually. There we go. Because he hasn't gone yet, and he actually has decent armor. So I'd like to get the hit while we can on him. Okay. Let's move down here and help out that way. Back up just a tad here. There we go. Alright. Good, you didn't even take a morale check there, Sepeko. Perfect. Go ahead and assist here. We We did take one there. It's not ideal. Ah. Unfortunate. I was hoping to move in to be able to hit both of them within close range, but I got greedy there. And it got us hit. Martini's gonna move right here because that's a little bit safer. Gonna injure him. Yeah, their pikes are a little bit dangerous. Luckily, we're cutting through them relatively effectively. Gonna take that hit there. Ow. Go ahead and do that. Try and prevent that from happening again. And there we go. And would you look at that, we got 3 level ups out of that, so that was actually worth it. We did not get too much in the way of loot. Those can have named weapons, I believe. Inking all over the screen, huh, Hardy? All over the day counter here. It looks like. Yeah. Well. Alright. Go ahead and give you a little bit more fatigue here, Zepeco. It's a little bit better roll for you. Okay. Melee defense is at the point... There are diminishing returns, by the way, for melee defense after 50. You're not at the hard cap fort without your shield, or like the soft cap, but you are there. Let's go ahead and take Berserk on you. Oh, I forgot our banner there, or little sash. I probably should raise my own resolve just a little bit more here. Just to get to a nice even 70, if nothing else. Let's go ahead and take that. He was going to take axes, but let's also give him... We gave him Executioner because that kind of fits with the theme. Well, he definitely didn't wear heavy armor. So... we'll give him Colossus then and get him ready to take Nimble. Alright. Ooh. No, thank you. Oh, yeah, we do have... That's unfortunate. So this is an extra bit of penalty. This can happen if you have people in the fighting line here while traveling with injuries. So let's go ahead and stop that from happening any further, since we're clearly going to get punished for it. I completely forgot we have to be taking on undead fights too, so that actually worked out even better. That we found that undead camp. So that's 1 of 4. Ooh. We found the fallen star. Let's go ahead and head there. Make our pilgrimage there. We've got good amount of food for now. We are still able to buy crap food for just a little bit longer. before we get on the mountain, let's go ahead and camp here. Change it to the time of day. Let's see. Many honor guards would be... what? Around 10 to 12? I don't think we could quite survive that. So easily. You know, what? You're probably taking a penalty, right? Yeah. Slight penalty there. Let's go ahead and give that to you instead. And that should reduce it. Yes. And we will give the helmet, the padded kettle helm here, to Maximus. So was the better armor, actually. And he can repair that. These will actually sell for a decent amount, so let's go ahead and repair them. The non-broken ancient swords also sell for a lot, actually. These are... you always want to take these, because they actually sell for much higher than you would expect, out of undead weapons. They're an exception in that regard. How many days do we have on your injuries here? 2 to 4 for both. That's probably gonna be too risky without a sergeant there to help rally people. We'll look for Wardergangers as the undead camps, if anything. Every now and then we'll take ancient auxiliary fights, but since they have fearsome, without a sergeant, that's kinda on the risky side to be going after. We do need another trade caravan here to attack. Well, I think I technically have a few days still before I need to force it. May as well attack one while we have the chance. Probably won't do that just yet. Again, for the same reason, without a sergeant, that may be a little bit risky. There's no Geist, so it's not the hardest. But you do well. Okay. Go ahead and swap Pardini. I have a feeling we're not getting away from this. Maximus here will also back up and swap. He is definitely not engaging in combat directly. And we'll move right here. Yeah, maybe. Just maybe here. Since I actually have Lone Wolf, I'm going to fight one on my own. If I can get 3 tiles away, that will allow me to proc it here. Not quite. And we'll go ahead and try and cut this one down quickly. Because we can slowly but surely kill that one there. Luckily, since I have nets, this isn't the worst opportunity for it. I believe I need just a little bit more distance here. I do have Lone Wolf, right? No ally within 3 tiles. That should be active. It doesn't activate it except on my turn. Yeah, okay. We may be fine here because it's green on holds. It's not the true dangerous type currently. But we'll see. All depends on how it goes here. Maximus may be in a little bit of trouble here. Aw, come on. We're going to put Hardini there simply because he actually has Nimble, so it won't be as devastating to him. Put in swap again. I somehow don't have high hopes for Maximus, at the very least. Yep. Struck down? So you know what? Sure. Come on, Hardini. You can do it. Gotta hit him a few times. We'll go ahead and re-engage Zepeco. You know what? We'll do this. We'll lure them away while we deal with this one over here. Oh. Finally took it there. This one is almost dead. And you will actually just wait out your fleet here, Zepeco. Hardini's gonna keep hiding for a moment here. See if he can't get down here. Yeah, we just need to wait for your fatigue, honestly. Unfortunate. Um, 71. We did hit the head there. Yeah, we'll wait to let you get your fatigue back, if anything, as the Zepeco, and we'll try and burst him down. He's gonna get down here. This one's nearly fleeing now. Alright. Well. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well. Ah, come on. Trying to get away there. struck down at least. Okay. Go ahead and get back up here. Alright, fine. You're gonna toss us, we're just going to fight it out, up here. If anything. Oh, no, we'll fight in the open field here. You should be fine in the grass right there for now. Zepeco. And if it gets too dicey, what we'll do is we will retreat. Even with just the one troll kill, that'll be fine. Go ahead and hit both of them there. Yeah. We'll go ahead and hit retreat in a moment here. Okay. As long as they don't catch up, that's fine. Oh. That's why we're waiting to call it. Oh, boy. Yeah, and that's where unholds can be very dangerous. That does force the death, by the way, on both Hardini, sadly, and Maximus. But we lived. Honestly, it's the huge part is we started to break there from the death. And you know, kinda messed up there. I also should have grouped up more. That's my mistake there. Well, Patrick Bateman's still alive because he was in the back. I'm very tempted to say, like, we can reload there, for the fact of they got struck down, but we had to retreat, but I'm not going to. As tempting as it is, I mean, we died fair to, we had to retreat. If I wanted to save them, I had to fight it out. This right here is actually why I wanted to retreat more, by the way. That prevents it to where we cannot guaranteed swing our weapon every turn. Because we won't regenerate enough fatigue. So I would actually have to use recover there, too often. At least I know, my own character can actually solo unhold. Only a single one, but still. It is an unfortunate setback, though. We're gonna go ahead and try and catch this caravan if we can real quick. Try and make some money back. Zepeco, you're probably fine. I'm fine. And there we go. Alright. Let's try and keep some people alive this time. I'm gonna advance enough? No. They're gonna hold their ground. Kind of trying to bait them in here by having a polearm user without mastery right here. They're not going to fall for it, so we'll do that. And we'll move you right here, Zepeco. Okay. Go ahead and try for the hit there. To be fair, that's one of those scenarios where, like, I can't do, you know, some of the clearing like this, by the way, against unholds, because we're not killing them often enough. Since I can only swing once against them. So it becomes a slugfest. That's where, like, two-handed duelist technically shines more. And that's a good example of that, actually. At least I feel like. Go ahead and bonk him. Okay. Let's see if we can just finish someone off here. Of course not.